All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So governments are selling Bitcoin. We learned about this yesterday. We're going to talk about exactly how much they have, these particular governments. Now, we talked about Germany and them selling off about a 20% holding of their Bitcoin yesterday. And really, it's been happening the last 2 weeks. But the United States also is the fourth largest holder of Bitcoin. We also have the UK, which has a balance that we know about. And then El Salvador as well, which obviously playing catch up, but they've made Bitcoin legal tender. So how much do they have? Will they sell more? And what's going on with the Mt. Gox situation? Do we think the selling's over? And what kind of timeline are we looking at? So all of that jam-packed in this video, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe down below if you have not already. And before we dive in, I do want to tell you a little bit about MargX. So MargX here, a partner of the channel, one of the best leverage trading platforms out there. You can claim up to $10,000 in bonuses right now when you sign up using my link. They also have an amazing airdrop opportunity right now. They always do this from month to month. Right now, they are airdropping a new token called the hamster token, meme token. It is set to be really, really big. This is based off a massive game that has had a ton of success. So if you guys are interested in that, getting some free airdrops, you could sign up, use my link. You're going to get a 20% sign-on bonus as well when you use my link down below. Now, let's get into this top story because it was Arham yesterday. Now, Arham, of course, is basically a crypto intelligence company that dives deeper into the analytics and into kind of the data of what's happening on the blockchain. So 17.8 billion Bitcoin still sitting in some of these government wallets that we're going to talk about. Now, stick around because I want to preface all of this by giving you the numbers and then also getting into Mt. Gox, which is a really, really big deal, especially it gives us a timeline of when we could expect creditors to be getting their Bitcoin back. Now, it's not to say they're all going to sell at the same time. It's just they're going to have the ability to do so. But it is going to be a slow rolled out process. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. But we'll start up here with the United States. So the United States has roughly $12 billion in Bitcoin reserves. And again, that makes them roughly the fourth largest holder of Bitcoin. And much of this crypto is believed to have been seized in high profile cases such as 2013 Silk Road and the subsequent operations like targeting all those dark net markets. Remember this, right? When Bitcoin started, it was very underground and it was used for like nefarious activities. Now it's not like that. It's much more utilized by everyone. But the United States government holds the largest share of Bitcoin on record that we know about of any government, with an estimated 12 billion worth of its Bitcoin in possession. Now, there are some governments who don't make anything public either, right? So keep that in mind. Who knows? For instance, what China holds. What we think China holds ranks a little bit behind the United States. In 2020, the U.S. Department of Justice also seized, as we mentioned, 1 billion in Bitcoin related to Silk Road. And again, most of this Bitcoin has been confiscated in this way. Now, the UK has 3.3 billion Bitcoin holdings. Germany now with 2.2 billion. So I want to skip over to Germany because this is really the big topic of discussion, right? Because Germany went out and sold Bitcoin on the open market the last 2 days. It's one of the reasons why prices tanked. Now, we are sitting here back up from 53.9 all the way to 56.6. If we take a look at the charts, I'm on the 4-hour chart. Basically here, in the last 24 hours almost, we have kind of solidified ourselves and creating a new floor so far. Let's hope we can stay above 56,000 here and create a new floor. I'm waiting to see that momentum up indicator on my trading indicator. This is XT Algo. If you guys are interested in checking this out, subscription-based model. There's monthly, quarterly, and yearly packages. Highly encourage you guys to check this out. I had one of the best build this last August and started a company around this. This indicator works. You guys can get it right now. Big discount. It's linked down below in the description. But I'm waiting for that to flash before I go ahead and bulk buy some Bitcoin here, just in case Germany goes ahead and offloads more crypto. That's the thing we're kind of unaware of right now. So they still have roughly 40,000 Bitcoin that they could sell. They sold about 20% of that. They had 50K Bitcoin, 50,000 different Bitcoins, not 50K worth, 50,000 Bitcoins. They sold 10,000 of them the last 2 weeks. Nobody knows what they're going to do. Nobody knows why they even sold what they did on the open market. As we know, the government opted for a gradual selling strategy through over-the-counter trades to minimize market impact. But this move represents one of the largest government liquidations, and it was actually the second largest Bitcoin liquidation ever that we saw just a couple days ago. Now, El Salvador, obviously, they've made Bitcoin legal tender. Very, very, modest holdings here, 314 million compared to some of these other huge companies. But they're quickly gaining some steam, and their economy is already, changed rapidly since first adopting Bitcoin as legal tender, being the first country to do so back in 2021. I think that trend's going to continue with especially these more developing countries like El Salvador over time. Now, I want to get into Mt. Gox because this, I want to position this with all these numbers, right? So United States at 12 billion, UK at 3.3 billion. Mt. Gox has 8 billion Bitcoin. Okay, it's a ton. It's obviously bigger than some of these government holdings like the UK and Germany by fourfold here on Germany and basically 2.5x on the UK. But it doesn't mean they're all going to sell. So here's what you need to know. Mt. Gox creditors may need to wait up to 3 more months to receive their Bitcoin repayments. Okay, so the news came out that they're going to be getting their repayments and have the ability to sell on the open market. They can do whatever they want with it, right? It's theirs. Initially expected to start from March 10th with a final deadline of September 30th. This is a typo. It should say March 10th, 2024. With a final deadline of September 30th, 2024. The repayment process has now been extended to October 31st, 2024. This extension due to the time required for verifying repayment information and coordinating with financial institutions. You know how that goes, right? There's a lot of hoops you got to jump through and dot your I's, cross your T's, that kind of stuff. But this is going to be a slowly rolled out process. Now, the total repayment not only includes Bitcoin itself, but also some Bitcoin Cash and Japanese yen, which is obviously Japan's fiat currency, with the first 200,000 yen worth of each creditor's claim paid in yen and the remaining amount split between crypto and fiat. So we're going to be watching this. This is going to be an ongoing topic of discussion all year. And they're going to try to make this sound like it's bad. They're going to try to create FUD around this. Here's what we don't factor in with all of this. And as everybody's freaking out, there's going to be buying pressure too. Remember, we have ETFs now. We're still waiting for big retail demand to come back. And there are so many institutions still on the sidelines that I think will get into crypto, right? So just remember, wherever there's a seller, there's a buyer. And right now we're kind of looking at prices and a lot of people are freaking out. I'm looking at this as just one big opportunity personally, right? Because when you zoom out and see the big picture here with Bitcoin and where crypto is going, I'm playing the long game. And I know so many of you guys are doing the same, but for those people out there, that are nervous about this, that are getting, flushed out of the market, think twice, because I think we look up, 3-5 years from now down the line, this is just going to be a blip on the radar, these current prices that we're seeing. So appreciate you guys for watching this one. Again, check out MargX links down below if you're interested in checking that out. The best leverage trading platform out there. Huge airdrop events going on right now. Sign up using my link to get access to those free airdrops. And then again, if you're looking for a trading indicator, XT Algo, I've got that for you. It's been out for a while. We've got hundreds of people, soon to be thousands of people using it and absolutely loving it every single day. And this is a great time to utilize it in the market when things are down, because when these prices reverse, you'll know first. With the momentum up signals, you can set customized alerts, and all of that information is down below in the description. Appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe on your way out. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.